I think the conversation of today, though, is Greg Roman has been fired as the Baltimore Ravens offense coordinator. Had 1 year left on his contract, I believe, for $3.5 million. It was going to be addressed this afternoon by the Ravens ownership on what they were going to do with the future of Lamar and with Coach Roman. There was a press release that basically said that Greg Roman will be pursuing other opportunities. They're moving on without him. They obviously listed off all the incredible accomplishments that they have done together, both Roman, Lamar, and the Ravens. Very successful run. It has come to an end. Your thoughts on this, and what do you think they're going to be looking for in the next offensive coordinator? Because Lamar is the X factor of this whole conversation, is he not?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Lamar is the centerpiece of all of this. And the fact, though, did they officially say they fired him? All I read was that he's seeking other opportunities. Are they trying to say this is almost a mutual thing?
Okay. Sounds good.
There was a
I mean, it doesn't matter either way.
Greg Roman to pursue other opportunities.
It's a CAA. It's a CAA press release, too. Is that from his agent?
Athletes first, A1. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Easy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Big Dave Dahn. Sorry about that.
Dave Dahn, I don't know if he does anything anymore, but his Dave Mulugeta is from A1. He's the one that we should be sending into all of our international relation negotiations.
Yes.
He's the one that did Deshaun's deal with Cleveland, amongst many other things. Incredible negotiator. Greg Roman to pursue other opportunities after coaching the Baltimore Ravens offense to a third playoff appearance in 4 years. Ravens offense coordinator Greg Roman is stepping away from the team to pursue other opportunities. Roman's, is that a backwards?
Yeah, it's not right.
That's a backwards apostrophe.
But they use it
That's
again on
sweet.
Jackson's.
Roman's offenses, while in Baltimore, set a number of all-time records, including the NFL record for rushing yards in a season, rushing yards by a quarterback in a season, average time of possession, most games in a season with over 200 yards rushing, and most consecutive games with over 100 yards rushing. In addition, the Ravens offense under Roman was the first in NFL history to have 3 700-yard rushers in consecutive seasons, 2019 through 2020, and is still the only offense ever to average over 200 yards rushing and 200 yards passing in a season, 206 and 201 respectively. After visiting with Coach Harbaugh and after huddling with my family, I've decided that now is the right time to move on from the Ravens so that I can explore new challenges and opportunities. My family would like to thank Steve Bisciotti for the opportunity to be a part of this elite organization, for being the first-class leader that he is. I would also like to thank John Harbaugh, who I respect as much as any head coach I've worked alongside. I learned a lot working for John and will carry those lessons forward. I also watch our management team, Dick, Sashi, Ozzie, Eric, and many others run a sports franchise as smoothly and as well as one can be run. And I appreciate them allowing. Special thanks to all the players. I coached here. They bought in and let it rip and inspired me every day. And Baltimore fans are quite simply amazing. I'll miss Baltimore. Focus and passion, blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
So,
Pursue other opportunities or we're going to fucking shit can you.
I don't know.
Pretty much,
Feels
yeah.
like it.
I mean, the most professional way you can pretty much say that, and you know that's I feel like that's classy.
Yeah, they're a classy organization.
Yeah.
A guy that's given as much as he's given, as much success as they've had. You look at all those numbers, and to me, the Ravens are the gold standard as far as front office, from ownership down.
Gold standard, Tone.
You heard that.
Ozzie.
Tony. You heard it right.
Damn right.
I mean, they do it the right way. So this mutual parting of the
Haven't
ways,
won in
I mean,
a long
it's a really classy move, and one that you're not surprised by. Bisciotti's that way. Ozzie's been that way. All those guys. John's that way. He's given a lot, so they're not just going to whack the guy.
In a football sense, though,
they have.
Yeah.
In not them, I guess, exactly, but in football, they certainly would just whack a guy. So I think his press release was very softly delivered, I think, in this particular fashion. But in a football sense, go on.
I think it's the right move for, especially if you're going forward with Lamar. Even if you're not going forward with Lamar, but if you're going forward with Lamar, I think Lamar's been very talented, but been held back in a sense. Kind of in the same thing with Lombardi being let go in LA with the Chargers. All the success that Herbert's had the last 2 years with Lombardi as a coordinator is great, but still feel like it's a lot more that can be opened up. And that's definitely the case with Lamar. We've seen he's led the league in passing before, passing touchdowns from the pocket. He can throw the ball. I think an offense around him needs to be built. It's a passing league at the end of the day. Even if the 49ers, as much as their run game is important, as much as they run, like, he lets Brock sling the ball a lot, and you need to do that to win a Super Bowl in this league. And I think it's the right move for the organization to build around Ravens, because you watch that offense, man, it is boring. It's a boring offense to watch. A lot of times they don't even have 5 eligible receivers with Patrick Ricard back there. So it's been tough to watch. They got to expand.